Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11 we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Good afternoon. It is Lions Talk with Smoke and Jeremy B. And less than an hour ago, we had Rodrigo has entered his 21-day activation window within the last hour. That's huge news. It's good to have him back. It'll be more depth in the linebacker department with Zach Cunningham hitting the IR last week. Paul Jones. Rodrigo is back. 21-day activation window is activated. I think that's the first of a couple coming back. I believe we may see Ahmad Hassanin soon. He was seen in the facility working out and bench pressing and everything else. He hasn't taken part of team practices yet because he's not signed. But he can be in the facility because he's a rookie. So that's great news. More depth. Next Tuesday, Woody Bach. Good to see you, brother. You want to be on, Woody? Let me know in the comments. But yes, Rodrigo is back. That's fine. Yes, I'll send you that link right now, brother. Link is sent. Good morning, Road. How are you? We saw the Vikings fail, we saw the Bears fail, and we saw Green Bay prevail, so they improved. Is what it is. 5-1-1. 6-1-1, whatever they are. I don't even care anymore. I believe it's 5-1-1. So Aaron Rodgers does not complete the set. Yes, on the Elder Abuse Tour. We know. But lucky for them, the Bungles couldn't even beat the Jets. The Jets got their first win. Doing well. Slept in due to rain this morning. Just enjoying my coffee now. Yeah, I got my coffee mug. All right, and welcome to the stage, Mr. Brightside, also known as Woody Bach. How you doing, Woody?
Hey, brother, what's going on?
So great news about getting Rodrigo back.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen in the little chat we have. I seen you posted that. I
hmm
had just woke up. Matter of fact, that is great news.
Especially with Zach Cunningham hitting the IR, who's been a good special teams player and an okay rotational player. Rodrigo's better than that.
Absolutely.
And it's another guy that we can put on the outside that can rush the passer because that's where he was with Oklahoma State, if I remember right. He started
Yeah,
out
I
as
got.
safety and then moved to linebacker.
I got to be honest with you. Usually, when I wake up in the morning, you're usually like my first source of information because I know you're already on it, whether it's in the chat or whether it's your show, right? Because I know like you've already been up for 6 hours and you're already hip to everything. Any other news going on? Any trade news or anything?
No trade news whatsoever because the trade deadline's not till week 9 on Tuesday, which is next week.
I had seen some reports that the Lions were talking to like the Dolphins and a couple other teams.
I seen some tentative talks, and I believe they inquired about Jalen Phillips. I believe they also inquired with the Saints about their corner and also the defensive ends that are on the trade block.
Yeah,
So, but nothing concrete. All I've seen is rumors. So until I see it, but Trace, it's great to see you in the chat. But yes, Rodrigo is back. That broke a little after 11 a.m. Today. I have to. I have only been up an hour, but I got on the news right away because that's all I do until the show starts.
no, yeah, absolutely. I know. I wake up, I hop in our little personal chat that we have, and then usually you're on about this time. So, but yeah, that's good news. That's really
Yep.
good news, especially for them.
And the link up today has changed. It's a link to this week's article that I just posted over the weekend. My little fake review of the bye week. Steve, great game last night versus the Packers. You guys scored on all 5 drives except for the last one to take the knee. You guys brutalized the elders. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I mean, they were down. What was it like? 19 to 9 or something.
16-7 at the half. 19-7 after the half because the first drive they scored another field goal.
Yeah, then I looked. I turned the game off for a second. I was watching a movie with my son, and I went to check it on my phone, and it was like 31-19, and I was like, "Oh wow, okay." They turned it on.
So I like being real. I like telling it like it is. I think the 2 best teams in this division, and it isn't even close anymore. It's evident. It's the Lions and Packers.
Absolutely. And I got to be honest with you, man. I was really big on the Vikings preseason. I couldn't have been more wrong.
Trace is my sister from another mister. We went to training camp together last year.
Oh yeah,
That was fun. Yep, she was the one that took the picture.
got you. Okay.
The one I used for my YouTube profile.
Oh, the one I made the cartoon photo of.
Mm-hmm.
Got
With
you.
the desk.
I live literally like 2 minutes from the practice facility. I live like a block away from Allen Park. I could literally walk there. You see them out there all the time.
Oh yeah.
So, what's your thoughts this week on the games, man? A lot of blowouts.
Yeah, there was a lot of blowouts and some that we didn't expect. And think about it. It came down to the last minute in the Bengals game, and Joe Flacco couldn't deliver another second half comeback at the end, a fourth quarter comeback.
Yeah.
But at the same
I'll tell
time,
you
it's not, what played bad was that defense. I don't care what anybody says. When your offense scores 32 points or whatever it was, you should win.
I'll tell you what, man. The Broncos, they're getting it together, man.
I knew they would. I said I'm not counting them out because that defense is that good.
Bo Nix is getting it together too.
Yep. Little better percentage every week. He started out slow last year too. Remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. But he's looking like Bo Nix is really looking like he's going to be something special. Like the Broncos got them one.
I don't think it's an easy year for the Lions to win the North. Yes, he did look like hot garbage in the fourth quarter. I don't know if you guys follow her, but she's a big Chicago sports fan, 3D Leo on Instagram. She went absolutely nuts. She goes 4-2, and we're falling apart. It's just like last year. Corey Patterson, welcome home. Okay, super easy.
Hey JB, I'm getting really bad service because I'm driving. I don't want
Okay.
you to hear an echo or anything like that, so I'm going to try to rush home. I'm going to try to use that link. I still got it on my computer. I just want to let you know that I'm going to take off. All right, brother.
Yeah, we got Ricky Sakat here, but I'll see you soon, Woody. Come on back. But yes, it's great getting the news that good old Rodrigo is coming back. That makes me happy. He's been a favorite of mine since his rookie year. And you always pick one of those late rounders to be like your favorite. This year, my favorite is the one that's coming back soon since he's in the facility working out. He hasn't been able to take practice because he's not signed to the roster. That's Ahmad Hassanin. That's coming soon. We're going to be signing him. You know what? If he did, he did. I'm not going to yell about it. It's a great day. Yeah, especially with Zach Cunningham going out for the season. Oh, he was talking about a push off, but you know what? I don't care. Tucker Kraft is on one of my fantasy teams. I'll root for him to have a good day, and he had a great one. No one else had a great day. I wasn't calling it. Yeah, it was somebody else that said it in the chat. I said, I don't care. If it wasn't called, it wasn't called. Yes, he did. And Christian Watson does that. He has a few good games, and he has some disappear games. Um, I hope he can stay with it. Love looked great in the second half, much better than the first half. I give credit where credit's due. It was a good game for the Packers overall. That's all I got to say. I know. You know, hey, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted Pittsburgh to win for the same reason, but at the same time, I'm not gonna knock them for having a great game. And the Ravens showed the Bears they're not as good as anybody thought they were, and that defense did play better. Some people predicted it. I did not. I did not. Because without Matabuke, I didn't think they'd stop the run, but lo, geez, they made them look awful. Yeah, Roquan Smith came back and actually played like a linebacker. Holy shit, he does exist. And Kyle Hamilton was back. I think that was bigger than anything. Yep, exactly. I do. I'm giving them credit where credit was due. They played a great game, both sides of the ball. Um, hey, sun shines on a dog's ass every now and then, and JG just got his first win for the Jets. Hey, we all hate doing it when we're rival fans, but I like being realistic. So if you get on the QR link there, that's the link to the Lions versus the bye week that I wrote. Smoking Dad has entered the chat. They could. They might. If they keep it up, they're what 3-4 now, or 2-4, or whatever they are. I don't know. Oh, I hear you. Oh, Bill T, good to see a great win by the Patriots. So do I. Talk of JJ being back is there because let's face it, Wentz is as trash as we thought. Poor Chicago, yes. And the Colts do it again, 7-1. Best team in the league right now by record. But here we are. Thank you, Alicia Clark and Paul Jones for putting the likes out there in Facebook land. And those of you watching on Twitter, put your likes in there. If you're watching on Ken the Bear Fans Rumble, put put the likes in there, put some comments. They will post. The only thing you cannot post from is the Huddle Sports app on your TV. But if you follow on the phone, you can do it through there. Yeah, I know. They played in a trash division, but really, even the Texans are starting to come around. Look what they did. They manhandled, defensively, they manhandled the 40 Winers. We had the Packers beat the Steelers. We had the Broncos trounce Dallas. We had the Colts trounce Titans. We had the Bucks trounce the Saints. The Eagles destroyed the Giants. Cam Scatterby, what a terrible injury. It looked like it was just his skin holding his ankle together. Yes, absolutely. They manhandled them. The Patriots beat the tar out of the Browns. They played some good teams already. I'm not going to say they haven't played anybody. The Bills beat the Panthers. Good for them. They're getting back healthy. 39-38. Yeah, that was the surprise beat of the week. Good to see you go, Pack, go. The Ravens trounced the Bears. The Falcons got destroyed by the Finns. Then the Chargers beat the Vikings. The Finns, I don't know what it is about Atlanta. It looks like they play down to bad teams. It's awful. They lost 30-0 to the Panthers, and now 34-10 to the Finns with no Tyreek Hill. Jalen Waddle had a game, thank God, because I needed him. Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 1, 2, 3. No, excuse me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 right out of the 12 games played so far. Yeah, and Justin Fields actually almost looked like a real NFL quarterback in that game. 21-32, 244 and a touchdown. Breece Hall threw a pass for a 4-yard touchdown. Breece Hall caught 2 touchdowns. Wait, he threw a pass to himself? That's crazy. Yes, Fruity Fred in the chat. He goes, I think it's funny that when Hawkinson got traded, he said something like, now I'm going somewhere where I got a chance to win. I bet he's eating garbage now. I think I have a picture of him after that trade. There he is. This is what he's going to look like when he retires. Breece Hall threw a 4-yard pass to himself. They called that a pass? Oh, no, he had 2 rushing touchdowns, excuse me. And a passing touchdown. That's why he had such a big day. On defense, they had a sack from Will McDonald. No picks, though. I wonder if they had, like, fumble-ish. No turnovers for either team. I doubt it because the deadline is next Tuesday, week 9. It sure is. You may see a couple of people move. Probably not that the Dolphins won again, saving Mike McDaniel for another week. Oh, it was awful. That was such an awful injury. And they were looking good to start with Scadaboo versus the Eagles. It wasn't a blowout yet, but after he went down, it was like that team kind of lost its will. Yeah, it looked like it was held together by skin. Nothing was protruding, thank God. I believe we're at home this week. Let me check. Let me check. Yeah, it's at Lions. It's a 1 o'clock game. It'll be on Fox. I just had to double check. I was pretty sure it was at home. We go on the road the following week. I believe it's Vikings, Commanders, Philly, New York Packers, if I remember right. Yep, on Christmas Day. That we're the Christmas Day game this year. One of them. I can't believe the NBA gave that up. How dare they give us a 1 p.m. game? Which means it'll either be the Blues or the Pajama Grays. Yes, I call them the Pajama Grays on purpose. I personally never liked the Grays. From one caffeination product to the next. Goes back. Hassanine's working out with the trainers. It'll be good to see them back. There's a chance JJ is starting, but will they let him? I think that O line has to get healthy before they let him. Yep, at at Washington, at Philly, home versus Giants, home Turkey Day. Personally, I don't think JJ is going to help the Vikings. They couldn't get the run game going because the O line was playing like trash. I agree. I think that's why they're not letting him play. They got to have a healthy O line. They got to have everybody back on it. I don't think they can let him get brutalized. You know what's crazy is we didn't even play this week. Let me look. Da, 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 da. I think we're still in the top 5 for sacks this year. Yeah, we're 5th. Denver Broncos lead in the sacks category with 36. Los Angeles Rams have 26. Tampa Bay has 25. Cleveland Browns have 24. The Lions have 23, and we haven't even played our 8th game yet. I don't think they can. I'm not. Ahmad Hassanin, I mean, Al Qadim Muhammad has 5.5 sacks. Hutchinson has 6. Plus, you have all the other guys that's gotten in there. I think even Jack Campbell has 3. Alex Anzalone has 2. Derek Barnes has 2. We got some people that are playing. Miles Garrett will continue to be the best player on that team, period. And now they're saying the last 4 weeks of the season, they're going to start Shaduki Sanders. I think that's preview to see if they can trade him to get better draft picks. That's what I think they're doing because Dylan Gabriel doesn't look horrible. It's just that team's awful. Bengals punted 3 times. They were the only ones that allowed us that. I don't think the O line is needed as bad as everybody thinks. Decker just said he was sore. He didn't say he was contemplating retirement. I think he's waiting until the end of the season to do anything. Yep. I said Garrett's the best guy on that team. Man, those refs love Green Bay. It is what it is. Justin Fields had a game yesterday, guys. I don't care what anybody says. For him, that's a great game. We should have a. I'm not saying they're getting younger. I said you didn't listen. I don't think that. I think we need depth in the cornerback room still. I think we need depth in the linebacker room, even with Rodrigo being put on the 21-day activation window. Right. Exactly. But at the same time, their O line has been trash ever since Joe Thomas retired. They struggle to run the ball consistently. Quinshon Judkins did not look good versus the Pats defense, and that it was a plethora of things that were wrong. Oh, he is out for the season. It's a complete ankle dislocation, is what I saw. We play the Vikings this Sunday at 1 o'clock. Oh, might have some more news. Let me see what we got here. Yep. So it looks like the official return for Malcolm Rodriguez is expected to be week 11 for Rodrigo because his activation window is now. They have 3 weeks, so that's right there on time. Oh, he did. Vikings are in huge trouble. Yes, yes, and rest in peace, Nick Mangold, who passed away yesterday. I hear you. I feel the same way. Denver may be a deep playoff threat. Yeah. Hey, I said the same thing. I think it's going to come down to probably the way things are going in that AFC West. I think the Chiefs are going to end up in second. It's either going to be the Chargers or Broncos that win the division. I know they always do, especially with the tush push. Man, it's so good to talk actual football. I know nobody can, unless you're the Red Kingdom fan. We have 4 legs out there: Scott Smith, Mickey Morissette, Paul Jones, and Alicia Clark. No, that's a rumor. Hey, a win's a win, no matter how we've all said it, whether it was 1 point or 20, it equals the same in the stat column. Yeah, it was. Yes, sir. We got Rodrigo back in the activation window. Good to hear. Yes, Warwick with the Vikings. It was with the team being this bad. They are not upset with Aaron Glenn. They have already supported that he will be here next season. Um, he's gutting the trash. If you look every week, they've released somebody or moved somebody to the practice squad, called somebody up. They're looking for football players, not guys that were given money for what they did in the past. They're still trying to find. You want- yes, that's right. It's not a fact that they're doing that. But at the same time, is anybody scared of what we saw the Vikings put up this weekend? Anyone? I'm not. Aaron Jones looked like a shell of what he was earlier. Jordan Mason didn't put up much. Carson Wentz, he looks as scared as he looked at his last year with Philly, as bad as he looked everywhere else he's been. So that's the news in a nutshell. We saw a lot of blowouts. We saw one really close game where AG eked out a win with his Jets over the Bengals. We saw the Chargers dominate the Vikings. So that's the news in a nutshell. The Bears and Vikings lose. So that means it's Packers and Lions at the top. 5-1-1, 5-2. Until they lose another game, then we win to move ahead of them. They're still the top team in the NFC North by the win percentage, and we have to call it for what it is. The best two teams in this division is the Packers and the Lions. This has been it's still. Hey, I'm not putting in order. It's Packers Lions. I've said the same thing all along. It's either going to hurt them or it's going to help them. Depends on how the schedule plays out. And Thanksgiving Day became bigger than ever. Green Bay is sitting here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're 11th in sacks with 21. They're two behind us. In between them is three teams at 22, and there are three teams at 23. The teams at 23 are the Lions, Colts, and Seahawks. Yep, exactly. I get it. Half win, half loss. A tie is a tie. It's no different. I wish they'd use the point scale. A win is 2 points. A loss, 0. Overtime loss, 1. Overtime win, 2. Tie, point. Make it like the NHL. Just like hockey, and it works. Yes, exactly. Thanks for watching, everybody. And remember, as always, they're going to get Skull Ball. It's 4 weeks coming out of Flint, where the water shit and the tires are good. Thank you for watching. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Much love to everybody in the chat. I got some things to do around the house. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day off, and I will see you tomorrow morning with any more Lions news that comes out. Peace, love, and chicken grease.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.